Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just What I Am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, I was losing my mind, as per usual. Last episode we did the Stone Vigil. We uncovered heretics among the Ishgardian people. Like an actual heretic this time. Then we uncovered all that shit. Then the Stone Vigil got the Enterprise back, but now we are gonna need to find a way to make it so that we can weather Garuda's storm. But before we do any of these very important main story quests things, we are gonna go to Vesper Bay and get ourselves a quest. There's two quests that I want to go and pick up. There's one in here, and there is another one in Kurthus. Because we're gonna go and do 2 dungeons before we continue with the story. Basically, after these 2 dungeons, let me go and check again, because I'm a forgetful little boy. After these 2 dungeons, we're not going to be doing any more dungeons until we are done with the end of the base game of A Realm Reborn. Going for gold. This is going to be fun. Also, this thing is much better than what I have, but whatever. I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, whatever. I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing Lin this or Lin that. Why, it's as if you're some kind of goddamn hero. But I jest. Even I can see you're just itching to find a new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, I know just a place, the Arm Vale. Head southwest through central Kurthus, central highlands of Kurthus, and seek out a man named Willialmus. And tell him that Nerdrick sent you. Right. Let us go to Kurthus. I think I'm gonna go to Camp Dragonheads, and then we're gonna go south and get another quest. Both of these upcoming dungeons are a pain. To put it mildly, they're kind of a pain. They're not amazing. But whatever. I want to do them because that way I can get more XP, and I also am just going to show off everything this game has to offer. Or at least most of the things. I don't think I'll be able to show everything, but it'll be a couple of things. Also, another thing, I think I still have my old Adventures plate, right? Or did I change my Adventures plate? Yeah, I still have my old one. I should go and change that. Well, maybe I should change that once I have a different hairstyle. Like, once I have a different hairstyle. No, once I have different eyes and all that jazz. Once I'm done with using my Fantasia. Oh my god, I'm changing my character. Right. Lots of people doing the Dragoon quest line, which you can get over here. Or which continues over here. Hello. I've heard much of your doings, and I think you the woman for this task. To the west of Zemail Darkhold, to the west is Zemail Darkhold. 'Twas meant to serve as the new keep for Lord Zemail, ever a friend of House Durin there. But before the masons and carpenters could complete their work within the caves, hordes of Voidsent appeared and drove them out. In the years since, the creatures have consolidated their presence. As such, we officially petitioned your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You need only give your assent. Speak with Sir Ophelia at the Ingress if you are with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. So we're first going to go and begin with Zemail, because that is the earlier of the 2, and then we're going to go and do the Arm Vale. The Arm Vale. The Arm Vale is kind of hellish when you don't know what you're doing. Zemail is kind of fine, but Arm Vale is, well, it is the most difficult dungeon of A Realm Reborn before, like base A Realm Reborn. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Welcome to Zemail. You're a female, right? Yeah. He literally just said that. Welcome to Zemail Darkhold, built to withstand all Dravanian ploys and plans. These were natural caves behind me until House Zemail began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the Voidsent struck, interrupting the work. Alas. Then, in the confusion, Guardians infiltrated the keep. Alack. All in all, 'twas a fine mess. The Guardians were eventually forced into retreat, of course, but the Voidsent remain. And so the fortress goes uncompleted, a home for abominations. Woe is us. Yet the war with the dragons rages on, and we have no nights to spare for this noble mission. Even I am here strictly on a very long tea time arrangement by Sir Carolot. Please see to these abominations, Madam Adventurer, madam. I have much prowess with the paperwork. should you require aid of that sort. Alright. Zemail Darkhold, now accessible. Just give it a sec. Right, let's go and queue for Zemail. And once again, I will meet you guys once I am in the dungeon. Or once my queue pops. Alright, time for Zemail Darkhold. Dungeon time, baby. A crappy dungeon time, but dungeon time nonetheless. Welcome to Zemail Darkhold. A place crawling with creepy crawlies. And a lot of boring shit. Well, boring mechanics in any case. But oh well. 'Tis not like I have much of a choice anyway. Let's go and eat my bread. Hi! Classic Lalafell. Hey, another white mage. White beer. Since I watched, like, recently watched a part of the One Piece dub, I cannot stop hearing white beard. Son of a bitch, get over here. No, why are you? Get over here. So, you want to stay in this freaking spot over here. It's gonna give you immunity to the attack that this thing does. Otherwise, you're gonna take a little damage from Eyes on Me. Wait a second, though. White Mage has Holy now, don't they? Oh yeah. Holy is one hell of a good freaking spell. I also just got Short, which I need to move away before I accidentally use it. When I don't want to, because that would be a little bit bad. Well, it's more like that could turn into a bad situation. I think it's probably not going to do anything though, but whatever. Stupid betrayed soul. I hate these enemies. They're so annoying. Why? Because they're ranged enemies and I don't like to follow that much. Doton. Doton on a single enemy. Nice. Nice. And now I'll just go and run ahead and this thing is gonna very slowly follow me. I'm gonna wait for a sec. And then I think probably grab the entire room. Methinks. Right, get over here, use ramparts. And I'm gonna stand in here. The timer resets. That's a bit annoying. Oh, you used oh, that's really sad. You used Doton in the middle of this place. That's a little bit sad. There we go. Once again, crystals are your friend. You also have to stand in these little circles that I'm standing in. And you have to wait a certain amount of time. Depending on how many people are in the circle, it's gonna go down faster, the timer. And you have to do 2 for this one. So everybody enter the circle and we're probably gonna take damage, but the healer can heal us off, so it's fine. It's a little bit annoying if you're like in battle and then everybody still gets hit by this thing, then it can get pretty dang nasty. And that is everything that we see about this freaking all-seeing eye dude. He's invincible unless if he gets into the crystals. And thus the strategy is to pull him into the crystals. And that is all. There will be ads in this fight, I think. There's also Cursed Gaze. You can avoid that by looking away or just getting out of the range. I'm going to use Rampart to help out the healer a little bit. And now we get 2 more enemies. All eyes on me. Let's get these Mush Volantes. So yeah, this boss is gonna keep on spawning new enemies, and I don't like it. To be quite honest, I do not like it. At a certain point, the power of this crystal field that we're in is gonna dim. And then we should probably move to the next crystal that way. Right, I'm gonna grab these enemies, and we're gonna go and move positions. Because that other crystal is about to, like, expire, so... And that is basically all that this enemy and this boss has to offer. It is boring, a little bit annoying, and yeah, not that interesting in general. Well, I guess it could be interesting in a certain way, but nah. It's just a lot of waiting around, which is not something that you like to do in games. Or at least I don't. Let me say it like that. Right, what is this? No. Disciple of Magic and a bow. Cool. It's always very interesting when you need gear, you won't get the gear. Just usually what happens. Right. Now this next encounter can be a little bit nasty. Hey, they removed this pillar over here. Used to be a pillar over there. I've not done the mail since the 6.0 update. You also go and move over here because, well, that works. That works. They're still in Toton, I think. So, somebody pulled some enemies, which is not ideal, I would say. We'll see. I'm waiting for a second. Maybe I might want to use my... Nah, I'm not going to use my invulnerability. Well... Suddenly not so sure about that, Chief. It's because of the physical vulnerability of it. It's really nasty. Right, there we go. I guess that machinist had a different idea about how we're going to play this game. Let's see, what is in here? Something that is for me, kind of, but also not that good, so... Let me go into this... And I missed. Wanted to do another AoE, but I just straight up missed. Alright. 2 more enemies. I'm going to use one of my cooldowns. There's also one of these boys who decided to think that I'm not interesting anymore. I'm gonna pull as many of these enemies as I can in this freaking Doton puddle. If you're wondering, Doton is basically a dot, so damage over time, but then in a, as you can see, in a circle on the floor. So instead of hitting the enemy with a dot, you would instead hit the floor with a dot. And any enemy standing in it will take damage over time. Templar Hoverjohn. Great. How come I can't need that? I'm a tank, right? That's weird. The fact that I can't roll need on that, although I'm a tank, is very weird. Oh, because it's also Dragoon and Reaper. Well, that's just weird. I'm confused. Get over here. Taulurd. I know you. I know you to be another one of these kind of annoying enemies. Raw brothers, Zumi! This boss doesn't do anything special here. He summons his buddies and then everybody gets hit with like these little puddles underneath him, and you get rocks thrown at your face, and then another freaking AoE thing. And then at some point, your boy over here is going to start igniting his fist and do more damage. There we go. Holy shit! I forgot that straight punch now as a knockback effect too. Down it goes. Give me that shit. Disciple of War and Disciple of Magic. I don't need that particularly. Really hope that I can get this Temple Hubberjohn. That would make me quite happy. If I could get that, yes. Right. Yes, I got it. I bloody got it! I could also go and equip it in a moment. Meh. I'm once again gonna be grabbing everything in this room because I can. And I think I should be able to deal with it. With the emphasis on, I think. I still have like another cooldown after this, so. Once again, the ranged enemies, I'm just gonna ignore them because. Getting them to stack up is a little bit annoying. I'm going to use my next cooldown. And then hope that more, like, then enough of them die to the point that. Yeah, it's fine then. The situation has been stabilized. And now we just need to kill these ranged buggers. This is another reason why I don't like this dungeon too much, is because it's filled with these enemies. And these enemies, well, yeah, they don't like to follow, as you might have noticed. There we go. Are you? Okay. And time to go and get this timer going. It is also, as you can see, in an AoE, so people are probably just gonna take damage, but whatever. Hello, 2B. Healer 2B. To heal or not to heal? And that's a true question right there. And as we stand here, taking damage from a corrupted crystal. All of these things, like these Magitech things, are all from the Guardians. That used to be here, but no longer. Right, crystal airways. Hello, no. Let me go and move over here, because that part is not that nice. Wow, they took a lot of damage. They probably got hit with 2 of those. I'm sorry, more people got hit with those. That's interesting. Whoops, got stuck. I know the feeling. I know that a situation like that all too well. I'm going to use another cooldown. It's quite interesting going through these dungeons with like it being actually a little bit difficult in a certain way. It's very interesting. Let me go and equip this because it has better stats. Wow, the dude's upside down. I never even noticed that. This guy sucks. Just like most things in this dungeon, this guy sucks. So the way that this guy works is that he has a cone attack that he can do in front of him. Which has no... Like, he does an AoE around him. He has a cone attack that he can do in front of him, but that cone attack has no... How should you say it? No, like, indication whatsoever. It just happens. So if you're unlucky and you have it aimed at the party, well... And then he does, like, the AoE around him, that can be really bad. That is one way that I have died as a healer quite a lot in this battle. Because tanks aiming this enemy towards me. Or just straight up bad luck. And then you have very salty people who like continuously slap you in the face because you're the healer and you died to this mechanic, although the tank pointed the freaking boss at your face. Yeah. In general, the community of FF14 is pretty dang nice, but there will always be those assholes. Those magnificent assholes hidden among them. Alright. As you can see, it's at some point he's gonna tether to a certain crystal, and there we go! He did it. Bam. Healer got hit for half of their health. That is what I mean. That right there is just what I mean. I set them that go to the crystals, destroy them when he's tethered to them. And watch out with those cleaves. In this phase he also like marks somebody and he's gonna shoot them with a laser, but it's not too bad to avoid. So I'm just gonna like really pull him away from... No? Okay. I guess I won't do that then. Pity Bean. You're playing with death here, buddy. There we go, I even left a space for you to do your positionals. Although you only have one positional, which is in the butt. I tried to use a skill that I don't have yet. Not the first time, I guess. Okay, this is becoming kind of a bad situation. Hang on. Oh, no. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. We did it. GG. It's a satisfying sound to hear those weapons drop there. But that's just about it. Yay! I look even goofier now. Well, I guess this character looks kind of cute in this. Whispering Rod. That is not an axe, so it's not worth it. And I still got it. And I couldn't give my commendation again. Jesus. And I got 2 commendations again. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not complaining. Right. Let me go... where is this? Wait, did I? Did I? Oh, I guess I already finished the quest. So when I get this, then I finish the quest. Okay. I'll see. Yeah, it kind of works though. I kind of want to see though, if I were to dye this armor, what would it change? Ooh. It would actually change the chain part. That looks quite interesting. Cool. I never knew that this was such a... Honestly, such a glamour usable item. Oh wait, I still got something else, but yeah, it's a piece of gear to dye. Don't need. All I need is a weapon, game. That is all that I need, but you will not give it to me. Because of reasons. And also accessories, technically. This actually works really well with this. Well, kind of. The boots, not really. Alright, Willy Elmas. Hail, traveler. Wait. Do not tell me Nerdrick sent you. Tell me this, adventure. Do you know how the Arm Veil earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with silver and mithril ore, which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight that is, until you realize the damned clouds, the damned death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one to stop you, but do not try to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the veil to last me a lifetime. Oh yeah, give me that ring. Give me that ring. The Arm Veil is now accessible. Yep. Let me go and put this in my armory chest. And equip it to have at least a little bit more stats. And let's go and queue up for probably one of the most annoying dungeons in the game. Look at this information, by the way. I've never even read these. And that insta-pops, huh? I'm not complaining, because that way I don't have to wait, but Jesus. The game really wants me to suffer, huh? Well, we'll see if it is I who is going to suffer, or my teammates. Especially my healer, depending on... I really hope that healer is going to be good, because otherwise we are going to have more than one issue. Yeah. Floggy! Alright. There we go. We have a tiny elephant man. This place. Oh yeah, this place. You know it. You know it, I know it, we all love it. This freaking place. At least I know how this works, so. We can go this way. I think I'm gonna... Oh, hello. Frog Boy decided to join us, huh? That's a little bit annoying. Also, fuck that shit. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, this place indeed, huh? We all know this place. We all hate this place. Please heal me. Ow. Dead. Oh, this place indeed. The frog grabbed me, I know. I know it happens. It happens. Yeah, this place is nasty. This place is no freaking joke. I'm just gonna stay right over here, use freaking rampart, and kill people. I think, doesn't she also have the regen buff? Like aspected benefic? Aspected Helios and aspected benefic, yeah. Oh boy. Let me go and... I wish I could pull a little bit easier. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, no! And then use a cool... Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Okay, now... This is going 100% according to plan. Nothing... Oh my god, the frog again. It happened again. To use what's-his-face's words. The damn frogs. It's fine, I have home gang going, so... For a moment I will be able to survive, but not for long. And this is where I might die. You know what's kind of crazy about this dungeon? This first room, the first part of this dungeon, is the most difficult part of this dungeon. The rest is fine. It's just this first part. It's just really nasty. Alright, cool. Also, the healer has not recovered any MP yet, which is a little bit shitty. So, this boss, I think he cleaves. He has an AoE that he can spew out, and at some point he also does a Raid Wight, which gives you a debuff. And to remove said debuff, you need to eat a marble fruit. Now, I usually eat the marble fruit once you have 2 of this debuff, 2 of the gold lung. So the gold lung does basically bleed damage to you. It does damage over time. And once you have 2, then it becomes very difficult to heal it. So I usually get rid of it once I have 2. That also works out with like when the fruits respawn, because yeah, the fruits have respawn time. I think if you get hit with other things, you might also get like more layers of gold dust. Or gold lung. Alright, I see that Lalafell going the other way, so I'll go this way. There we go. We also go and move him over this way again, so that people can more easily reach him. So they don't have to stand in, you know, a pool of death and gold. My god, this freaking... This astrologian is like running on low on mana for the last freaking minute. Okay, I'm gonna use another cooldown. Got hit with another gold lung, which I kind of want to remove if I can. Don't mind me. We go and also use Reprisal to lower the damage even more. So yeah, the first encounter and the first boss are the most difficult part of this dungeon. The rest of this dungeon is honestly pretty dang fine. Right. Give me that gear. Arm guards. I guess I'll greet these. What are these? Vitality, mind. No. Let me go and eat this. Eat it! Okay, next part. Marble seedlings and marble fruits. Gotta destroy the marble fruits before the seedlings spawn. I'm going to use Steel Cyclone. I'm also going to use Thrill of Battle. Watch out for Bad Breath. If you get hit with Bad Breath, it's going to give you 1,000,000 debuffs and a half. And they always do it in like a cone in front of them, so... It's kind of easy to remember that when you're fighting marbles, kind of avoid the front, if you can. And then we can also get the Autumn Light cards, which I will read, and then a marble seedling, which I don't have in this particular file. Wow. Right, I'm gonna grab those, because those guys wander around. And then this encounter. And that is all. I'm gonna use this, hope that nobody else runs into the range of other enemies, because that would be kind of shitty. Oh boy. Everything hits hard when you don't have good equipment. Alright. Say hello to the coin counter. The coin counter is just... It's a Cyclops do it. You'll see a lot of these in this game. They have certain moves that they can do. Which we will see in a moment, I think. That was weird. The swipe. When it's a swipe, it's going to be a cone in front of him. Sometimes they won't show you the effect, so it's good to remember these as a tank. Glower is... or Piercer is an attack like that. And then he also sometimes does this, which is Eye of the Beholder, which is get close to him. Or really far away. And then he also has another one, which I think I will stun if he uses it. Because I do not want to run away. Yep. So when he does a swing, it's going to be this, but you can just stun most of these Cyclopses. At least like in a Realm Reborn, I think. And that is just about everything that this battle has to offer. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, boom. I should also start moving Shirk to a different position. I'm gonna stun you again. And block. Please give me some gear. The Aurum Smalls. Yeah, no. There is some magic stuff, which I will not need. I guess I'll just go and get these, whatever. Alright, and now I got more enemies, so time to use Rampart. Yet again, we are in a situation where there's a lot more enemies than I actually wanted to pull. I could also technically use Arm's Length, I keep forgetting that. I almost never use Arm's Length. It's kind of stupid, because it's a pretty useful skill. Wow, that was a lot of damage I took. Just freaking auto attacks are insane, man. Without a cooldown, these freaking things are insane. I'm sorry, I'm gonna see if I can get some gear. There we go. Need. I would especially like to have a weapon, but you can only get weapons from the bosses usually, so... I don't think I'll be able to get this. I think I'm gonna stick around here, because I know what the next room is gonna be. The next room has like a lot of like marble seedlings and a lot of marble seedlings and something else. And marbles, like 2 marbles. And I've noticed how hard everything hits me, so might as well, you know, be careful. Alright, some marble seedlings, marble fruit. I'm going to use one of my cooldowns. kill the fruits as fast as I possibly can before they go and spawn new creatures. Wow, this dude is just making sure that I cannot kill his children. I guess that makes sense. That he wouldn't want me to kill his unborn children. Alright. And then it's just one of these gold fine boys. My god, man, these dungeon runs are freaking intense. Especially when I'm commentating over them, because I'm like trying to commentate everything that is happening, and in this game a lot of stuff happens. Like, at all times. Right. I missed one. Or, no, I didn't. Okay. Just going to use yet another cooldown. My god, man, I'm being a tank and I have to use cooldowns? The difference between like using cooldowns in dungeons and in trials and raids and all that jazz is totally different. I feel like dungeons are the most difficult place to deal with like your cooldowns, because it's more a thing of like you have to determine when it's a good idea to use a cooldown. I guess it's the same as with raids and all that jazz, but I don't know. I have more difficulties in this. Alright. What did you expect but a like giant marble boss at the end? This is the Miser's Mistress. Whenever you guys are ready. Yes, should ding 50 from this. Oh yeah. Same for me. Vine Probe. That is the Tank Buster. Or whatever is equivalent of a Tank Buster. It is in any case the attack that does a lot of damage. Burrows. Still don't really know what this does. However, I remove it at 2. And that's all. Let me just go and use Rampart because I want to kind of help the healer a little bit. This is not a place to... Can you imagine? I originally played the game like as a white mage in the beginning. And yeah, this dungeon was really freaking difficult for me. Alright, Barbaros. Time to go and need another fruit. And now he is, or she, is going to move over here and use Sow. So what she's going to do is put down a lot of marble fruits. Which you need to kill because these particular tiny marbles, if they hit you, they will instantly give you like one of those burr debuffs. So it's a pretty good idea to kill them before they get born. Can I stun this dude? No. Alright. I've also noticed that all of us are not level synced. Like, we're all on level 49. Which is pretty dang cool. Alright. Hey, I got my Quirus at the end of the freaking run. I wish I got a freaking weapon though. That'd be nice. Right. Well, he's almost dead, so I don't care too much about my debuffs at this point. There we go. GG. As my good old... as my good old thing reaches level 50. My warrior. So we can now do the final job quest. Bloody Murder, that is a gun. Player commendation, I guess Dragoon Boy. And Bloody Murder, yeah, no. That's a weapon for our machinist. Once again. What did I get for the boss? This arm gun. Son of a fucking bitch, man. I'm just never gonna get anything. Well, at least I got this, which is going to be replaced once I'm done with the next job quest, because I'm gonna get the armor. It kind of works though. Alright. How to quit you? Oh. I guess I could technically go and buy a weapon. Since I'm level 50, I can get a lot of stuff right now, actually. Level 50. A lot of really good stuff, so... If I want to, I can go out of my way and get some very good gear. Or some pretty good gear, I'd say. Ba 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 boo. Alright, Curious Gorge. Ba 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 boo. Lynn, there is much we must discuss, but now is not the time. You surely recall my mention of the hunt for the bloodthirsty creature terrorizing the small folk? I've just received word that self-same monster has been sighted near Wineport. What is more, according to those who managed to escape the carnage, the creature appeared more man than beast. If this is true, then our quarry could be far more dangerous than any wild animal. We must find a way to stop it. I must find a way. This is my chance to prove to the people of Wineport, nay the world, that my tribe and my art have been wrongly judged. Perhaps then my ancestors will deem me worthy. I think even my brother would too. There is no time to lose. We must arrive in the hamlet before any of the villagers fall prey to the beasts. Let us leave at once. Nod. It is in a certain way a little bit unfortunate that I am level 50 right now, but, well, I'll still get XP, but... Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Right. What is this quest over here? Oh yeah, that's the treasure map one. Say my name, it's not Lupus. This is another one of those really big fates, which are pretty dang difficult to beat. Right. Time for an instance. How to quit you. How does one quit being themselves? Thank the gods for your presence. Wineport is in your debt once more. Fell creatures bear down upon our village in hordes, as if drawn by that great hairy beast. You must stop them. Lynn, you fend off these creatures. I will see to the beast. This is my battle to fight. I have no idea what that gesture is. Or that gesture. That gesture. There we go. Got all of the buggers. But there are more. Wow, that's a lot of creatures. And that's a lot of damage that these people are doing. They're like one-shotting these things. I guess they are DPS, so... Kinda makes sense. It's the monster! It's the beast! Run for your lives! Stop. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. No. These people are not your enemy. The enemy lies within. You are stronger than this. Take control of the beast. Do not let it consume you. Brother. Look what you are doing. You are destroying all that I work to restore. The fate of our people rests in our hands, brother. Your weakness would cost us everything. I cannot let that happen. I will not. Our ancestors have chosen me to lead our people to glory, and no one shall stop me. No one. No one. No one. It was I who unlocked the secrets of the Chronicles. I who trained you in their ways. I who uncovered the location of the legendary artifacts. I who defeated my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master now. I am the master. Return to me what is rightfully mine. Give me the armor. What a bunch of idiots. Or I shall tear it from your bloody corpse. Also, I have a new skill which I should put in its place. There we go. Whoopsie. There we go, excuse me while I'm doing this. That's... So I think I need to kill these things, or... Oh no, these heal me, right. So when I kill those things, I get healed myself. So that's a way that you can... heal yourself. So now we now over here have Storm's Eye, which I will... Well, it's... It's the end of, like, our normal combo, but it also does... Like, it also gives us the Surging Tempest buff, which we got from Mistal Tempest before. Can I stun you? Yeah. He home ganked me to try and do an AoE, but I can just stun him. To avoid most of that. There we go. Broken Mountain and Curious Gorms. Oh, I just noticed those names. Physical damage up and vengeance up, but you're done, so... I have failed. I failed you. I failed my people. I failed my ancestors. And I failed my own kin. I found out long ago what had become of my brother, but did everything I could to deny it. I thought that if only I could prove myself stronger than he, the people would see his madness as the product of a weak mind. They would believe the problem lay in him, not in our tribe. Yet, all that while, my own soul was growing weaker and weaker. The inner beast had taken hold and would not let go. It drove me, as it drove my ancestors, the keeper of the armor, and my brother. Our tribe had lost sight of who we were. In seeking ever more strength, we allowed ourselves to fall victim to that which we had long scorned in others as weakness. Instead of learning to harden our wills, with resolve, we steeled them with anger, and therein lay our folly. Like a bonfire, anger burns hot and bright, but when the fuel that feeds it is spent, all that remains is ash. By accepting anger as our guide, we left our wills at the mercy of the inner beast. But not you. Your will is more akin to the lava which courses through the mountains of my homeland. It burns as strong, nay, stronger than any bonfire, and when it cools, it becomes hard and firm, unbreakable. This quality allows you to keep your inner beast at bay. My people were once as you are now, Lyn, and I believe that is why my ancestors chose to speak to you. They sensed true strength within you, such strength as could rightly represent our people and our art. Had I but realized that myself, none of this need have happened. Well, what's done is done. If I am to have any hope of restoring my people's name, I must start over from the beginning. And this time, I mustn't try to do it alone. It may take time, but together my brother and I will restore our village to its former glory. And when we have, I shall remember Lyn, my friend and fellow warrior, and how she saved me from myself, that my dream might become reality. warriors of ages past have borne witness to your bond with Curious Gorge. Interesting. And I think we can go back now, or do we need to talk to him over here? Wineport is in your debt once more, Lyn, and what is more, we have seen the truth with our own eyes. Pray tell Curious Gorge as much, though we'll be relying on him for his protection. He's a true warrior, and our humble hamlet would be lost without his strength. Right, back to Costa del Sol, and then we'll have to go back to the Hidden Falls. And then next episode we can basically like beeline the story. Kind of, it's gonna be full like MSQ for, I think probably the rest of like ARR. Methinks. And all of this gear is gonna become, I wouldn't say it's gonna become obsolete, because I'm also gonna be leveling other tank classes and all that jazz, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Someone here for crab fate. It's 8 minutes. That's not gonna happen, buddy. Welcome back, Lyn. Despite all that transpired, the captain at Wineport would entrust his village defenses to me. I know not what to say. It has been a long road, but thanks to you I have rediscovered what I lost so many years ago. I will see to my brother's wounds, and once he is well, we will embark on the path of the warrior again, engraving the lessons we have learned in our souls, never to be forgotten. Curiously, the moment I did avow this to myself, my soul crystal began to shimmer anew. I see yours too, grow stronger than ever. It would seem my ancestors have once more bestowed their knowledge upon you. This power. Why, this is a power that I have only read about in the tomes. Nay, a power entirely beyond my comprehension. To think that I once doubted your resolve. No, you truly have conquered. You have truly conquered your inner beasts, and become a truer warrior than I could ever hope to be. Know that you stand before me the equal of my tribe's greatest hero. Our heroes. Ever steel your resolve, Lyn, and go forth into the realm and protect those who need your strength. With you representing us, the redemption of my people, the new era I seek, is surely close at hand. Right? Questo complete. As we get Infuriate. And that concludes that entire thing, until we are done with A Realm Reborn. I am the warrior. And then we get a new title, I think. No? Oh, okay. I guess that's after the next one. So now we have the fighter queries, which looks a little bit too thick for me. We also get this over here. So you get the final, I love how this works. You get the final piece over here, it's level 55. Like item level 50 and level 55 usually. And then you also get these coffers for every one of the ARR things. And this gear is level 90. So this is just like an improved warrior set. So there we go. This is going to be our set for quite some time, I think. I will change my glamour in a moment though. We also have Infuriate. This is what I'm going to put on tab. So Infuriate increases your beast gauge by 50. You can use it 2 times, it has 2 charges, and a charge time of 60 seconds. So every 60 seconds I can get a free inner beast, which is pretty nice, or like Steel Cyclone, whichever one I need at the moment. So, I think I want to go over to Ul'dah then, since we're going to go to Ul'dah anyway. And then I want to go and get my glamour going for a moment. Like this glamour over here. I also kind of want to change the central piece of the armor. I guess I could technically do something like this. The thing is, then I would like kind of run around with the entire set, and it doesn't really fit too much as a warrior. I did like the other one that I had. This one over here. I do like this one though. We also have the brand new queers. Oh, right, that thing is... that thing is still glamoured. We also have this, which is glamoured with this thing. What do I like more? I do like this quite a lot. So I'll go and... I guess, am I gonna Glamour it straight? I think I should probably just like cast Glamour like this, because I'm probably not gonna hold on to these forever. Like with Glamour stuff and all that jazz. Oopsie. There we go. This, I can deal with this, honestly. Now before we leave, since I won't be doing any dungeons for a while, and I do kind of want to get some decent gear going, so I don't have to think about it too much, let's go over to the marketplace and take a look at some freaking weapons. So these are trial weapons, which are pretty dang expensive. Wood stuff is also pretty dang expensive. Giants, Gaul, it's item level 70. It would be one hell of a freaking improvement already. Yeah. We also have Rampager, which is just a different thing. I think I'll get this one because it's really not expensive. Let me go and get a high quality one to get even more stats from it. And then let's go and see if I can get myself some better earrings. Mithrite, this is Heavensward stuff, by the way. These. Wolf Amber is not being sold. Let me see. Because I know that the Topaz ones are pretty dang good, but... yeah. Well, I guess they're not that expensive. Sure. I'll take these. Topaz Choker is a little bit more expensive. But honestly, I do have a sizable amount of money, and I'd rather spend some money on some decent gear than have to deal with not having good gear. Okay. Since I won't be getting any, what are they called? I won't be getting any, tomestones anytime soon, which is basically the way that you get the best gear that you can get. So I might as well just go and buy these then. Right. Equip that axe, equip these earrings, choker, bracelet. And I'm going to have to individually... cat, son of a... I'm gonna have to do this, because rings are a little bit weird. And there we go. Cool. Right. And that will be all, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just us playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we are gonna go and deal with just MSQ, I'm pretty dang sure. There's nothing else that I want to do until I have unlocked flying. Goodbye.